Good morning, children. Namaste. Are you enjoying the online teaching? I hope you are enjoying. It is not only for enjoying, it is for learning too. Whenever you sit for learning, you should be very attentive, very mindful, and always get ready with your pen and paper. Whatever necessary things are taught or given to you, you will not know. Okay? Listen. Yesterday I had given you two things, two very important things from writing section. The formats of notice writing and message writing. And two questions I had also given to you. I think you had done that. I will see everything. I will not spare you. You may be thinking this is only for joy and leisurely pastime. No. You have to be well prepared. Because when the school goes on as usual, I will see each and everyone's copy, homework copy, and there I will see whether you have done or not. And that time, if you have not done, that time I will be very unhappy. Today, I am going to tell you the story of your book, literature, Stone Soup in Bohemia. The story itself is very unbelievable, surprising story. Soup that we drink, that we relish, that we taste, and that we sip, actually can never be made of stone. You know, stone? Stone can never make any soup. But here is the story's name is Stone Soup in Bohemia. Bohemia is the name of a place in Europe. The whole story is century and century ago of Europe, European country. There, the soldiers, after returning from war, used to pass his time in the countryside, in the village side. They depended on partly on the kindness of the people and partly on their own wits, on intelligence. The whole story is centered around one soldier. The soldier, after returning from the war, goes to a certain village, that is Bohemia, and at the square of the village by the pavement he sits down. He opens his kit bag and takes out from the bag blanket, cauldron, and two big stones, large stones. Passers-by, people who were going through that way, saw everything and they were surprised. The head of the village, the chief magistrate, burgomaster, came to the soldier and told that they did not like any strangers to stay there at night and they would not give him anything. The soldier did not speak, did not reply, or did not answer anything. But he was busy in preparing his dish, preparing his soup. What soup? It is stone soup. But everyone was surprised because the soldier was preparing the stone soup. Nobody can believe that stones have had power to prepare or to make delicious soup for the soldier. So they stood there for some time. When the soldier made the fire, put the cauldron on the fire, and filled the cauldron. Cauldron, you know, cauldron means iron pot with water. And when the water started, and put those two big stones, and when the water started boiling, All of them were surprised, means all of the villagers, those who were standing there were surprised and asked, could that could make the delicious soup? It was yes. But soldier again applied his common sense, his intelligence, as he wanted to really make the soup delicious. He started telling about the history of the stones. He told them that this stone soup is prehistorical recipe. Those two stones had been given to him by a great saint whose life the soldier had saved from a wild elephant. It is those two stones were magical stones and could prepare very delicious, breathtaking soup, mouth-watering soup. But the soup can be made more tasty, more delicious if some pinch of garlic, some uh, slices of carrot, tomato, cauliflower. If these things are added to the soup, then soup will become more tasty and more delicious. And when the soup got ready, the soldier would like to serve them too in the bowl. All the villagers did not want to move from there. They did not want to show any curiosity. They did not want to make themselves fool. But all of a sudden they thought, if adding some little bit of peas, cauliflower, garlic, tomato, potato, then nothing could harm them. So they went back home, and from home they brought, some of them brought handful of tomatoes, some brought cabbage, cauliflower, potato, garlic, some green stuff, and put into the boiling cauldron. Really, that soup was very tasty. It was not the soup of stone, no, it was the soup of those materials put into the cauldron. When the soup was prepared and it was served to everyone, everyone was very delighted, surprised, and Burgo Master said it was executed, it's excellent. Some said that it is really marvelous. But soldier knew that he befooled them. He actually befooled them by his own wit, own intelligence. Actually, stones had no power to make any soup. But what made the soup delicious? It was the garlic, potato, tomato, cauliflower, peas. These things made the soup delicious. But the villagers thought that it was those two big stones that made the soup delicious. So what did you see? Notice here, this is the intelligence of a soldier who befooled the people who were hostile or who were unkind for any stranger in the village of Bohemia. Thank you. Now I will give you the question answer. You are students of class 7. You will be given question answer by me, and you will make a very beautiful handwritten copy, homework copy, and there you will put down everything with beautiful writing, heading, writer's name, then in red ink question, and in blue ink answer, leaving one space, one gap, then again in red ink question, blue ink answer. Okay, thank you.